Silence them with your success. Deep message for the hurt souls. Sometimes, life breaks you through the very people you trusted the most. You fall, you shatter, and the world watches in silence, or worse, with judgment. But remember this, your deepest pain can become your greatest strength. They wanted you to stay down, to be defeated. But rise, silently, gracefully, and with unwavering strength. Because real revenge isn't in shouting back, it's in becoming so successful, so peaceful, that their voices can no longer reach you. Let your actions speak louder than your wounds. Every step you take forward, every goal you achieve, every smile you wear, is an answer to those who questioned your worth. Turn your pain into purpose. Let your silence be the echo of your resilience. Today, you may be broken, but tomorrow, you will be someone's hope. Become so bright, so full of life, that those who left you in the dark can no longer bear your light. The breaking point. There comes a time in everyone's life when the ones we love the most hurt us the deepest. Not strangers, but people we trusted with our hearts, our dreams, our vulnerability. And when they walk away, with silence, betrayal, or cruelty, we are left questioning everything. It feels like the ground beneath us has disappeared. You try to understand what you did wrong, why you weren't enough. But let me tell you something, their actions were never a reflection of your worth, they were a reflection of their own emptiness. The power of silence. Silence is not weakness. It is strength held back by choice. When people hurt you, the world might expect anger, rage, or revenge. But true power lies in walking away with dignity. Not to prove a point, but to protect your peace. Let them talk. Let them wonder. While you build. While you grow. While you heal. Your success will speak volumes. And one day, those who tried to bury you will realize they only planted a seed. Becoming unstoppable. Use the pain as fuel. Let every scar remind you not of what broke you, but of what you survived. Get up every day and do what they said you couldn't. Work silently, love deeply, and believe fiercely in the beauty of your own journey. Because there is nothing louder than a silent comeback. You don't need to scream to be heard, your light will speak for itself. And when they see you rise, not with revenge but with grace, they'll know, they lost something they'll never find again. The message for the broken souls. This message is for every soul that has ever been abandoned, broken, overlooked, or betrayed. You are not alone. And you are not done. Your story is still being written, and this chapter is not the end, it's the turning point. Let this be the moment you stop chasing closure from people who were never meant to understand your depth. Let this be the moment you choose yourself. The best revenge isn't proving them wrong, it's becoming so powerful, so kind, so radiant, that even their silence cannot ignore your existence. The pain of betrayal. There's nothing more heartbreaking than being wounded by the ones you once called home. It's not the betrayal of strangers that shatters us, but the silence of those we trusted the most. You gave your heart, your time, your energy, only to be left with questions and pain. And in those quiet, lonely nights, you wonder, what did I do wrong? But dear soul, the fault was never in your giving. It was in their inability to value something so pure. Don't let their actions make you question your worth. Sometimes, people are not capable of receiving love the way you offer it. That's not your weakness, that's their limitation. What they broke wasn't you, it was their own chance to witness your light. And that light still burns, even brighter now. When silence becomes power, there will come a day when the silence you carry becomes more powerful than any words you could ever speak. Let them say what they want. Let them believe what they choose. The truth doesn't need to scream to be known. Your healing doesn't require their understanding. You don't have to prove anything to people who failed to see your value when you were at your most vulnerable. Stay quiet. Stay grounded. In a world addicted to noise, silence is a revolution. It's in that silence that you begin to grow, to transform. And someday soon, that very silence will become the sound of your strength. Remember, silence isn't weakness, it's wisdom waiting for the right time. They expected you to stay broken. People often expect the broken to remain broken. They assume the ones they've hurt will never rise again. But what they don't realize is that your pain is not the end of your story, it's the beginning of your power. You are allowed to cry. You are allowed to fall apart. But you are not meant to stay there. You are being shaped into something stronger. And when you do rise, don't rise with hatred in your heart. Rise with purpose. Rise with grace. Let them see that the person they tried to destroy is not only standing, but shining. That is the revenge no one can argue with. Forgive for yourself. Not for them. Forgiveness doesn't mean you condone what they did. It means you choose to set yourself free. Carrying anger is like holding on to fire, it burns you, not them. The longer you dwell in resentment, the more it poisons your peace. So forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve rest. Forgive so you can sleep at night without replaying the pain. Forgive so your heart can breathe again. You were never meant to carry the weight of their choices. Let it go. Not to forget, but to heal. Forgiveness is the path to freedom, and you deserve to be free. The power of moving on. There is unmatched power in moving on, quietly, completely, unapologetically. Not every ending deserves a loud goodbye. Some things must simply fade, not because you don't care, but because you finally care about yourself. Growth looks like walking away from what no longer serves you, even when your heart still lingers. It takes courage to stop chasing people who don't see you. It takes strength to stop explaining your worth to those who refuse to understand. You don't owe them closure. You owe yourself peace. And peace begins where drama ends. So walk away, with your head held high and your soul at ease. Let success speak for you. There's a kind of success that needs no applause. It's quiet. It's deep. It's built in silence while the world doubts you. You don't need to post every win, explain every step, or justify your path. Let them wonder how you did it. Let them ask why you're glowing after everything you went through. Your success, the calm in your eyes, the purpose in your steps, will answer every question they never dared to ask. And when they see what you've become, not out of revenge, but out of healing, that's when silence becomes your loudest roar. Pain is a powerful teacher. Pain is a cruel but honest teacher. It teaches you who truly cares, who pretends, and who disappears when you need them most. It shows you the mirror of your own strength. And in the middle of that suffering, you begin to see something new: resilience. The kind that can't be learned in comfort. The kind that comes only when you've been through the fire and refused to burn. Pain doesn't just break you, it rebuilds you, wiser and stronger than before. So don't curse the pain. Honor it. Let it refine you. Because the person you become after pain is someone the old you would be proud of. Your story isn't over. No matter how many people walk away, no matter how many times you're told you can't, your story isn't over. You are not a chapter of heartbreak. You are not the sum of other people's opinions. You are a living, breathing testimony of what it means to fall and rise. To be broken, and still believe in love. To be abandoned, and still show up with kindness. Every great story has a turning point, and this is yours. Don't let a dark moment define a lifetime of light. You are still becoming. Keep writing. Keep moving. The best is still unfolding. Becoming who you were meant to be. You are not who they said you were. You are not the weak, broken person their words tried to mold you into. You are a warrior in quiet armor, a soul stitched together by courage. They tried to break you, but they didn't realize you were made of fire. Every time they pushed you down, you rose higher. Every time they doubted you, you worked harder. They may have seen your scars, but they never saw your spirit. And that spirit, that unstoppable, shining part of you, is what makes you unstoppable. Keep becoming. The world hasn't seen the best of you yet. Choosing peace over revenge. You will be tempted to seek revenge, to show them they were wrong, to throw your success in their face. But real strength is choosing peace when chaos is easier. Real strength is smiling when you could scream. You don't need to match their energy. You don't need to stoop to their level. Your peace is not for sale. Protect it. Cherish it. Let them wonder why you're not angry anymore. Let them sit with the silence of your growth. Because the loudest revenge is a life so whole, so full, that there's no room left for bitterness. The light that comes from within your glow is not dependent on their approval. You do not need validation to shine. The light within you is divine. It comes from surviving what was meant to destroy you. Every smile after heartbreak, every laugh after tears, every dream after disappointment, it all adds to your glow. And the more you love yourself, the brighter that light becomes. Soon, people will notice. They'll ask how you're still standing, still shining, still smiling. And you'll answer, not with words, but with presence. Because nothing is more powerful than a soul who knows its worth. Loving yourself again. Healing isn't just about moving on. It's about coming home, to yourself. It's about looking in the mirror and choosing to love the person staring back, even with all the cracks. Especially with all the cracks. You are not broken. You are beautifully complex. You are worthy of love, respect, and joy, even if others failed to give it to you. Begin again with yourself. Be gentle. Be kind. Wrap your own arms around your soul and whisper, you are enough. Because you are. You always have been. Rise for yourself, not to prove them wrong. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Rise, not to make them regret losing you, but because you owe it to the person you're becoming. Rise, because your soul deserves to breathe, to expand, to live fully. Let their absence be the space where you grow. Let their silence become the soil where your roots strengthen. Not everyone is meant to stay. And not everyone deserves a front row seat to your becoming. So rise, not out of spite, but out of self-love. Rebuilding your life with purpose. It's time to rebuild, brick by brick. Not the old life you had before the pain, but something entirely new. Build a life filled with things that nourish your soul. Surround yourself with people who see your light and never try to dim it. Create habits, dreams, and routines that align with the person you are now. Don't try to return to who you were. That person no longer exists. And that's okay. You are evolving. You are becoming. And this new version of you, the one built in silence, pain, and courage, is powerful beyond words. Let your life be the message. You don't need revenge. You don't need explanations. You don't need them to understand your pain. Let your life speak for itself. Let your happiness echo louder than their insults. Let your peace confuse them. Let your growth amaze them. You are not here to prove anything, you are here to live fully, love deeply, and shine endlessly. So keep going. Keep healing. Keep becoming. The people who hurt you will one day realize they never broke you. They only pushed you toward your destiny. When life throws stones at you, don't waste your time throwing them back. Instead, collect them and build your foundation. Every insult, every rejection, every betrayal is not the end of your story, it's the beginning of a powerful transformation. Success is the most silent yet the loudest revenge. When you're hurt, channel that pain into purpose. Let your scars speak of your survival, not your sorrow. Don't engage in arguments with people who only want to see you broken. Focus on healing, growing, and becoming better. The most powerful clapback is your peace. Let your actions speak louder than their words. Remember, a healed soul shines brighter than a loud voice. People will doubt your dreams until you turn them into reality. Instead of defending yourself to those who misunderstand, you stay quiet and work harder. Your success will become the answer to every doubt they ever cast upon you. Never beg for approval from those who never believed in you. Let your achievements speak volumes where your words fall silent. Pain has a strange way of preparing ordinary people for extraordinary journeys. The noise of the world will fade when your results start echoing. You don't have to explain your pain, your growth will show it. The day your vision becomes reality, the same people who ignored you will look up to you. Silence is powerful when it is filled with intention. Being hurt doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. But staying hurt? That's a choice. And you can choose differently. Use the silence of your struggle to build strength within. The world sees what you show them your rise, not your ruins. You owe no one your pain story, but you owe yourself a comeback. You're not defined by how they hurt you but by how you rise after it. There's no need to clap back with anger when you can answer with elevation. Transform your tears into fuel. Take every breakdown as a setup for your breakthrough. The greatest story you'll ever tell is how you turned wounds into wisdom. They laughed at your dreams, didn't they? Let them. One day, they'll be in the audience while you're on stage. They said you wouldn't make it? Smile, because your journey is still being written. Don't explain your dreams to people who can't even see your vision. Let your focus be your silence. Stay so committed to your goals that their opinions fade away. When you succeed, do so quietly, without the need to prove anything. Let your discipline outshine their doubt. Let your calm become your comeback. Don't respond to hate with hate, respond with results. You don't rise to make noise, you rise to make impact. The world may try to break you, but you decide if you stay broken. Silence isn't weakness, it's the strength to rise without creating drama. When you're hurt, build silently. When you heal, shine brightly. Let your work become the loudest voice in the room. Focus on growth, not grudges. Not everyone deserves your reaction, some only deserve your distance. Success is the sweetest silence. Let your scars show your strength, not your suffering. Every time you choose peace over pettiness, you grow. And with every growth, you get closer to the success. That speaks for itself. Revenge doesn't always look like rage, sometimes, it looks like reaching your full potential. Don't seek to prove them wrong, prove yourself right. They may have pushed you down, but rising up is your choice. Stay low-key, stay focused, and keep building. The loudest person in the room is often the weakest. Silence, when filled with growth, becomes a roar. Let them talk, while you walk towards greatness. Your future doesn't need validation, it needs vision. Keep working in silence until your results make the loudest noise. Pain can either destroy you or develop you. You choose. You were not made to beg for love or recognition, you were made to rise and shine. Let your silence tell the story of a soul too focused to respond to nonsense. The best revenge is becoming everything they said you couldn't be. Don't trade your growth for their attention. Keep watering your dreams while they waste time watching. Time spent arguing is time taken from your purpose. Stay rooted in your passion and let it bloom. They can mock you, but they can't stop your destiny. You are not here to react, you are here to rise. Let your silence say, "Watch me." The most beautiful success stories come from the most broken places. Your pain is not a punishment, it's preparation. Stop telling people what you're going to do, just do it. Let the noise of your success drown out the whispers of doubt. Let them think you gave up, until they see you thriving. Every hurtful word can become a stepping stone. Don't fight battles that don't grow you. You have dreams to chase, not people to prove wrong. Walk with your head high, even when your heart is heavy. Because your time is coming, and when it does, it'll speak for you. Some people break others to feel powerful, don't let them break your spirit. Your silence can become your sword if you fill it with strength. Learn to walk away from chaos and walk toward purpose. Your future deserves your full focus. Don't give your energy to anyone who didn't help build your dream. Instead of talking, do more. Instead of reacting, rise higher. Instead of arguing, evolve. You were made for more than just surviving, you were made to inspire. And the only way to truly silence them is to win with grace. In the end, success isn't about noise, it's about impact. The best thing you can do for your hurt soul is to heal in peace and succeed in silence. Let your glow be your response. Let your results be your voice. People remember how you made them feel, but they never forget how you rose. So rise with kindness, with courage, with focus. Your silence isn't empty, it's powerful. Fill it with dreams, work, and belief. You don't have to speak, your success will. Let the world hear your silence through the power of your transformation.